Did you know?
Know what?
Like, okay,
No, we're going to carry again. As in, like, we are. No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Hi everyone, I'm Lydia
I'm Priscilla.
I'm Percy.
and we are the
Young Sisters.
We joined Charis when we were young from birth because our parents, Francis and Mi Quen, were young adults in the previous Geylang Chinese Methodist Church, and then since then we actually grew up in Charis from Sunday school to XS all the way to young adults, and in fact now some are not so young anymore. When we were growing up, a lot of people didn't know that we are sisters.
In fact, a lot of people have mistaken me for Kelly Kwan. So they always think that we are the same person or that we are sisters until they see the both of us together.
Yeah, a lot of auntie uncles always call me Priscilla, Priscilla, Lydia, Lydia. Actually, I'm Percy, right?
Everyone got our age mixed up, our
Yeah.
names mixed up, yeah, and they are very embarrassed when they call us wrongly because we are not always together. We have our friends and we are serving in different ministries. So that is part and parcel of growing up in a church with your siblings. We were actually in Charis when we were kids when they went through the very first redevelopment.
I remember we were in Sunday school, then we were in actually containers having Sunday school while they were developing the sanctuary. And then after that, when the redevelopment was done, we all shift back into the new premise.
One of my clearest memory of the containers was Uncle Michael and his guitar strumming Sunday school songs, right? I think at the corner of the sanctuary, the ground floor, and then after that everyone would split into their containers for Sunday school.
After the redevelopment, the House of Panel was built and then it became a lot nicer and bigger.
A lot
but,
more rooms.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the old-fashioned one we grew up as kids in.
Yeah, but I think the luxury is that we started to have more cell groups and more spaces to have worship and small group activities, which is really good. So with the redevelopment, we can do even more.
Did you know?
Our dad used to be a magician for Charis King Army, so he'll perform for all the youths and all the young adults and
And he
kids.
will try it on us before Charis King's army itself.
So we know all the small little tricks of those, like, you know, simple magic tricks, and then we have all the, I think we
Magic
still
wand.
have all the magic wand with us in the
Magic
house.
wand, the magic hat.
The rainbow scarves.
And then he'll add in some Bible verses and then make it very orientated to Christian stories and Bible stories.
Those were the days. Yeah.
What makes Charis attractive to all of us is the fact that we are a very close-knit community. So everyone is a familiar face and we strive to really know each member's name and the family that they belong to as well. But the other thing that is very close to our hearts is the fact that we have grown up through all the seasons of our lives, from Charis King's Army, which is a very vivid and happy memory, childhood memory for all of us, transitioning to Access and now to the Young Adults Ministry. So there's a very strong community at every level of our growing.
Even though Charis might be a family church at the beginning, where there were a lot of families growing up together with us, but as we got older as well, we got to know a lot more people who visited our church, and they just walk in through Alpha or just stay in the area, and we all became friends and we have lunch together, and some of them also became serve alongside us in worship too, or even in like cell group and all that lah. So that's one thing that the people always say about Charis is that everyone is generally very friendly and welcoming. It's not a big church, but we make an effort to integrate and welcome everyone in.
After redevelopment, once we all settle back to the space, I hope that we'll see a lot of familiar faces, all our Charis members, and also new faces. And then I can't wait to invite everyone around the community to join us.
We want to open the doors to the people in Joo Chiat and in the area, like welcome the residents who live there, or even people who work in the area, eat in the area, so that instead of just being a church, we can be integrated with the community and welcome them in any time they want.
And as much as the new space allows for the open community, I think our prayer for ourselves and also for the church is that not only will the space be welcoming, but that the people, the members ourselves, will have a heart for Joo Chiat.
For those around us, whether they are the same as us or not, we want to be an inclusive community.
Let's be more open and more excited to bring people around us into the space that we have and appreciate the space that God has given to us.